This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we'll take you to a very informative homecoming for the Postmaster General of the state of Pennsylvania in Schuylkill County. It's First Friday in downtown Hazleton. Get down here and have some fun. I'm Ken Carr, and this is FYI News 13, where we always start with headlines from FYI News 13 and our media partner, the Hazleton Standard Speaker. An arrest was made in the city of Hazleton in relation to a shooting in Dauphin County. 55-year-old Esteban Frias Ovales is being charged with criminal attempt homicide and more. U.S. Marshals made the arrest in the 500 block of West 4th Street. On March 24th, Frias Ovales is alleged to have shot a juvenile after shooting into a group of juveniles. Well, a native of Schuylkill County and the first female Postmaster General and Chief Executive Officer of the U.S. Postal Service, Megan Brennan, addressed a packed house earlier Friday. Brennan was the keynote speaker at the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce annual luncheon. Under her leadership with the U.S. Post Office, Brennan is focused on making the Postal Service more technology and customer focused. Brennan is the 74th person to take on this leadership role and was honored to be back in Schuylkill County, where she was born and raised. Schuylkill Chamber President Bob Carl could not be happier to have Brennan address the business community.
Well, first, it's great to be home. Born and raised in Schuylkill County, Pottsville and Schuylkill County will always be home. And I'm honored to be here to speak with Schuylkill County Chamber of Commerce. The Postal Service is all about supporting business. We're an enabler of commerce and e-commerce, so I'd like to talk to the business leaders of Schuylkill County about how to use the mail to help promote their business.
Well, it just shows the confidence in the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce, and what we do collectively is greater than the individual efforts that we all put into it. So we believe that collaboration and partnership is what it's all about, and the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce is the most successful vehicle to do that.
Brennan leads the world's largest postal organization, which employs over 600,000 people, delivers to more than 150 million areas, and operates over 32,000 facilities. The Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce promotes business and professional growth in the area. FYI News 13 will have more with Brennan next week. Also next week on FYI, you'll hear from the candidates running for open spots on the school board in the Hazleton Area School District. We spoke with them at this candidates forum held in McAdoo on Thursday.
Concerned Citizens of Schuylkill County is hosting a Meet the School Board Candidate Night this evening. All 6 candidates did come, and they're going to be given 7 questions. They're going to ask them 7 questions, and in those 7 questions, they're going to have 1 minute to answer each question. And also here this evening, we have 3 contestant Schuylkill County row offices candidates here from Schuylkill County to speak as well.
6 candidates are running for 5 open seats for the Hazleton Area School Board. The primary election is set for May 19th. Well, tomorrow is a day Captain Planet would be psyched about. It's Free Electronic Recycling Day. The program involves 11 local municipalities and Brennan Recycling in Hazleton and Staples in West Hazleton. It's open to all the residents who live in the municipalities up on your screen. Now here's a list of items you can bring to Brennan Recycling on South Wyoming Street in Hazleton from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now there is a charge for a TV or CRT computer monitor. However, Staples in West Hazleton will be taking CRT computer monitors free of charge. Items such as refrigerators and air conditioners must have their refrigerant removed prior to drop-off. Senior citizens, they can call 570-708-0534 to arrange a pickup of items thanks to the Keystone Job Corps. For everyday recycling in the city of Hazleton, residents can pick up their new bins starting tomorrow. The 32-gallon bins are for City of Hazleton garbage and recycling customers. You can pick up your bins starting tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Hazleton City Authority office on the Arthur Gardner Parkway. Monday through Friday of next week, you can pick up a bin from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then next Saturday again from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you have questions, you can call the Hazleton City Authority at 570-454-2401. You'll need to bring a water garbage bill with your account number for proof of service. Well, it's First Friday in downtown Hazleton, as I said, and over 100 pieces of art will be displayed inside the Markle building on the 11th floor as Hazleton Power presents Art at the Markle. Fellon's Jewelers sent over some of the work they have by James Moran, who paints scenes of Hazleton from the 1920s and 30s. Plus, you'll see work from Joe Evanowski, who uses charcoal to depict scenes from the coal region. Plus, there's this work of art to look forward to. Last thing, the thing I'm excited about, I was messaging you about, is seeing the 11th floor of the Markle. You've done a lot of work, Power people have done a lot of work to fix up that space, but that should be neat as well.
words can't even explain what it is. When you see Hazleton from 11 stories up, it's like a completely different town. And when, the sun goes down and you see Broad Street all lit up with the new lighting and the new sidewalks, it's completely breathtaking. It's beautiful.
The culinary arts will also be featured. Those in attendance can enjoy some good eats from La Isla and Brass Buckle restaurants. There will also be some pastries. Stop by Art at the Markle from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. this Friday in downtown Hazleton. And for a complete list of First Friday events and business specials, go to downtownhazleton.org. Now, Hazleton Power is also looking for volunteers for the United Way Stamp Out Hunger event next Saturday. They need volunteers to help sort the donated food. If you're interested, head to hazletonpower.com. The 19th Annual Community Reading Day was held on Thursday throughout the greater Hazleton area. More than 2,000 students were treated to a story by business and community volunteers. The event was coordinated by the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. 87 volunteers read to 90 classes in the Greater Hazleton School District, Holy Family Academy, and member preschools. Well, coming up on FYI, motorsport journalist Dino Oberto is here to give us a local racing update. And it's Friday, so that means Chris Barkanic from the Hazleton Animal Shelter is here, so get ready for Adopt Me.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're here at Celebrations at Sand Springs, and we're telling you all about why you should be having your wedding here in 2015, 2016, and heck, you're probably already planning for 2017. We have some testimonials every Friday here on FYI, and Jeff Speck joins me on the dance floor here at Celebrations, right?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. He is a father of one of the brides that got married in 2014, right?
Yep, May 31st.
Okay, so how was your experience here?
Wonderful, wonderful. We fell in love with the celebrations room and just the whole surroundings. The patio area was beautiful. When you think about celebrations and the room here, very bright, airy, no poles in the way of anybody, and it was a wonderful place to have a celebration. No bad room, no bad spaces to see, and everything was very visible, so it was a wonderful experience.
So Celebrations, the room itself was spacious.
Yep.
And a neutral environment, so you could decorate it as much as you want or just leave it be. Really?
Yeah, it's a very, very nice room, very open. Lights come through the windows, beautiful room, so.
Now, May 31st, you didn't have any problems with the weather.
Oh, fantastic,
right?
Fantastic. It was very cool, beautiful, sunny, and perfect day.
How was the staff here?
Staff was wonderful. We first fell in love, obviously, with the grounds, but then we fell in love with the staff. They kind of guided us. It was my daughter's first, our oldest daughter's first wedding, and our first wedding. And it was wonderful because we didn't know what we were going to experience, and the fact that they kind of guided us along, gave us recommendations, and there was no hidden costs. They kind of listed each item of what it would cost, and if it was over budget, we could take it out. If we wanted to, we could add something back in. So everything was kind of paid in installments along the way. And what was really nice was the fact that it was a worry-free day because it was all paid in advance.
So it was all fun, right?
Well, I would say it was a great experience, and there was no surprises.
Okay.
No
so
surprises.
What would you say to someone who's looking to get married and they are looking, at their budget, as you said, for some place that is a friendly environment and has a spacious atmosphere to really suit their needs for their wedding?
Wow, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful place. The room is the nicest place in Luzerne County to have a wedding. The staff was wonderful. They directed us along the way. Like I said, there was no hidden surprises. We had a great, wonderful experience. For me, as the father of the bride, it was great to know that everything was up front. There was no surprises, and we really enjoyed the experience. And I can't say enough about how wonderful it was, really.
Very good. Well, I wish your daughter luck in her new marriage.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us here at Sand Springs. Again, we are doing some testimonials every Friday here on FYI. If you're getting married or looking to get married, or for any other function for that matter, stop by Sand Springs.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
This is the front of the clubhouse at Mountain Valley Golf Course. The fun happens in the back on the deck. Great deck and great golf course, even on a dreary day like today. Let's see what our weekend is looking like with our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, 20% chance of scattered showers. Between midnight and 1 a.m. it will be a cloudy night with a low around 44 degrees. Saturday, there is a chance for some rain after 9 a.m. Partly sunny, though, with a high near 65. Saturday night will be partly cloudy and cool with a low around 46. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 69 degrees. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low of 49. Monday, we get into the 70s during a mostly sunny day. Monday night, partly cloudy, and look at that low, 54 degrees. Tuesday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms on a partly sunny day with a high near 74. And then Tuesday night, we stay in the 50s with a 30% chance of showers. Tonight's weather is brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you. One location is in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and the other is in Nescopec on Broad Street. You can call Boyer Insurance in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683.
And here I am with Mason. Mason is a young adult black lab, possibly German Shepherd mix, who is very friendly and seems to get along with basically everybody. But of course, as with all of our dogs, if you do have a dog of your own, we'd like to make sure that these two get along with each other. Mason is already neutered. He's up to date on all of his shots, including his rabies shot. He was also tested for heartworm and Lyme and came up negative. And all of our cats waiting for adoption have actually already been on the Adopt Me segment, the ones that are here at the shelter. If anybody wants to come and have a look at them, we would love to have you. And don't forget, we also have cats on display up at PetSmart as well. Anybody who is interested in our animals, please come on down and have a look at them here at 101 North Poplar Street at the Hazelton Animal Shelter.
Chris and Mason wanted me to pass along some information to you. First off, this dog is missing. It's a therapy dog for 2 children with special needs, and they really want him or her home safe. It was last seen in the area of Diamond Avenue and James Street in Hazelton. If you have any information, you can call 570-582-9676. Now, if you have the dog, the Hazelton Animal Shelter says they will take it, no questions asked. They just want to make sure that the dog is returned home safe. Also, dog wardens are conducting license and rabies compliance checks in Luzerne County. They will be canvassing homes in the county during the month of May, making sure dogs have a license and rabies vaccinations. It's a state law that dogs 3 months and older must be licensed by January 1st of each year. Plus, all dogs and non-feral cats 3 months and older must be vaccinated against rabies. Violators will be cited with a maximum $300 fine plus court costs. For more information on all of this, visit licenseyourdogpa.com or call 717-787-3062. All right, let's check out the green screen. Your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers: pick 260, pick 3977, pick 4 3995, pick 5 70920. We're talking sports next on FYI.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins are still waiting to see who they'll play in the next round of the Calder Cup playoffs, so they're off this weekend. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders are both out of town this weekend, so what is there to do? How about some local racing action? Motorsport journalist Dino Oberto is here to give us an update on the local scene.
Well, thankfully, this winter is somewhat gone away. So all of the local tracks have been pretty much fired up right now. Mahoning Valley got off to a great start. They had a big 125-lap opener that Donnie Wagner won, $5,000. It was an all-star show. Great crowd. They backed it up another week. So they've been going pretty decent right now. Up in the local area, we have Greenwood Valley Action Track. A lot of the karters and micro sprint guys from the Hazelton area are doing well. Ross Perchak picked up another win there. Not so much of a surprise going on there. Big Diamond has been going strong every Friday night, and they have a big show coming up on Tuesday, a midweek show. A lot of traveling dirt modified teams will be coming in there. Grandview Speedway doing well right now. The road racers are out on track. Jim Yanowski, a lot of the drag racers that we know in the area are doing their thing right now down at New Media, and that's a really neat facility that you've got to get to. And one other track that's been going strong right now, Selingsgrove Speedway out in the western part of the state, about an hour's drive from here. They have a pretty neat deal thing going on there. It's a big half-mile track, so everything is going strong and well right now. We're trying to get as much ink as we can with the standard speaker in our weekly column there, so we'll be getting in touch with a lot of guys, but it's great to be back on track after what was a very horrible winter.
Now, Dino will join us next week in the FYI Fast Lane with local drag racer Jim Yanowski. That was a fun segment, so make sure you check it out next week on FYI. Now to the FYI Standard Speaker Scoreboard. That's always fun. The Penn State Hazelton softball team played in the Penn State University Athletic Conference Championship today out in University Park. The local Lions lost to PSU Brandywine 11-8. Here's a look at the PSU AC champions from Brandywine. Now, the Penn State Hazelton women, who had a great season, are now waiting to see if they get an at-large invitation to the National United States Collegiate Athletic Association tournament. And here are the local Penn State Nittany Lions softball team. Now, a pitcher for the local Lions, Kayla Karchner. She was named the PSU AC Pitcher of the Week. The MMI graduate went 2-0 with 10 strikeouts, and one of those wins was over Wilkes University, who competes at the NCAA Division III level. The Hazelton area baseball team, they beat Crestwood in good old Mountaintop on Thursday, and North Schuylkill, they lost to Pottsville. In softball, Tamaqua beat Blue Mountain. Shayna Dietrich was 3 for 4 for the Lady Raiders. In other action, Marion and Shenandoah Valley both lost. Tunkhannock beat the Hazelton area Lady Cougars in lacrosse. The Rail Riders, they lost to Charlotte on Thursday night by 1 run. And here's an announcement. The Penn State Coaches Caravan rolls into Wilkes-Barre on May 21st at the Kirby Center. The event features head football coach James Franklin and athletic director Sandy Barber and other Penn State coaches. You can register online at alumni.psu.edu/events/coachescaravan. Ladies and gentlemen, now coming to the plate, hailing from Wyoming Street in Hazelton, Ron Marchetti.
Goodbye, April. Hello, May. Hi, everybody. This is Short Shots on this first day of the month. The NFL draft started last night. Then the Kentucky Derby tomorrow evening, and tomorrow night, the richest fight in boxing history. Baltimore is on edge, and strange things are happening. Like on Wednesday, the White Sox played the Orioles at Camden Yards, near where all the riots, vengeance, and looting was taking place. The game was played during the day and closed to the public. Nobody scrambling for foul balls in the stands, no cheering, and absolutely no excitement. Pitching coaches were able to yell from the dugout to the bullpen for what pitcher to warm up, and they were heard. Mother of God, what could be stranger than that? It never happened before. Let's not forget the Orioles-White Sox game was postponed the night before, and the Baltimore-Tampa Bay series for this weekend is relocated to Tampa Bay. The Orioles will bat last since they will be the home team at Tropicana Field. So please don't tell me that strange things are not happening. Locally this week was very busy. From last Friday through yesterday, Hazelton area's baseball team won 4-4. Kara's crew was 10-2. The Lady Cougars won 4-5 this week. They're 10-3. Marion's hardball team is still unbeaten in the league at 9-0. And the Lady Phillies won 3 of 5. They're 10-6. MMI split a pair of baseball tilts. The Preppers are 6-3, and the Lady Preppers won 3 of 4 this week. In tennis, Hazelton area won in every sport this week except lacrosse. What else? The Lady Cougar Girls Track Club placed first at the Pine Grove Invitational last Friday, and the Cougar boys and girls swept past Crestwood, also in track and field on Tuesday. Back to the national scene. Outstanding Cardinals pitcher Adam Wainwright is out for the season. He got hurt while he was batting, which brings up an interesting question. Should the National League go to the designated hitter like the American League? I don't think so. Also, A-Rod went 0 for 6 in a game on Wednesday for the first time in his career. That's hard for me to believe. In fact, I don't believe it. Anyway, at the moment, 22 horses are running tomorrow. That could lessen by post time, which is 6:34 p.m. Quarterback Club, night at the races at the Elks, and the first race of the night will be the Derby. Free admission, free food. American Pharoah will win the Kentucky Derby. That's my pick. Mark it down till Monday. Stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Community Bible Fellowship Church will be holding a free lunch Sunday, May 3rd from noon to 2 p.m. Church is located at 458 West Spruce Street in Hazleton. Eat-ins will be only available for this lunch. For more info, just call 570-436-2061. Our next announcement, Help Stop the Silence Walk to Prevent Suicide will be held Sunday, May 3rd at 1 p.m. The event is rain or shine and will get started at the Hazleton Area High School Gym. This is a free family event, and all proceeds collected will benefit the Suicide Prevention and Support Group, a program of Catholic Social Services. For more info, check out facebook.com/helpstopthesilence. And one more quick announcement. Friends Cruising for Causes Car Cruise will be held Sunday, May 17th from noon to 3. Cruise into Buckman Auto Service on Church Street in Hazleton and celebrate National Foster Care Month. Workers will be available to answer questions on foster care and adoption. For info, just call 570-956-6377. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Olga M. Croce of Hazleton. Services will be held privately and at the convenience of the family. The Robert A. Evans Jr. Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Louis M. Fiola of Willingboro, New Jersey. Services will be held in Laurel Hill Cemetery in Burlington, New Jersey. John E. Richetter, formerly of McAdoo. Local funeral will be held Tuesday at noon from the Damiano Funeral Home. Friends may call from 11 a.m. to noon. And Russell R. Welch. Funeral procession will leave the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is John Bowman of Tamaqua. John, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
First Friday in downtown Hazleton. You can download the schedule right to your phone, downtownhazleton.org. If you're like my wife, there's tea that's being done at the shop too. If you're like me, there's wine and fruit dessert tasting, and that is being done at Carmen's Bakery. Thanks for watching this week. We'll see you again next week. Take it easy, everyone.